This is not your ordinary night. Rather, it is a sacred event of profound and life-altering importance, and I am filled with anticipation for the incredible experience that awaits you, my dear. I have some important news to share with you that will change your life in ways you don't even know exist yet. The answers you've been looking for and the successes you've been hoping for are just around the corner. You must pay careful attention tonight, because I am about to reveal something important if you want to obtain these rewards. What I'm about to reveal is vital for the next leg of your journey, so make sure you don't miss it if you don't want to alter your fate and open doors you believed were permanently closed. Nothing you experience tonight will be the same. It marks the beginning of major changes that will transform your life and reveal the unseen to you. Stay alert and pay close attention to the signs that surround you. I am calling to you for a reason. This is a watershed moment in your spiritual journey, the challenges, and I have orchestrated these trials for your benefit so that you may grow in faith and be ready to receive the blessings that are ahead. I want you to know that my omnipresent presence is with you every step of the way. I will guide you through each step with boundless love and wisdom. Now is the time to open your heart, and I will give you the peace and strength to confront the changes that are coming. To the marvels I have in store for you, illuminating your path and changing your destiny via my cosmos. Everything that has stood in your way, from obstacles to difficulties, has brought you here. Worn out and disheartened by the burden you carry, but I promise you that change is coming. This transformation will unfold in ways you cannot imagine, so there's no need to be scared. I have gone through. Your life's promises have not been forgotten and are prepared to be fulfilled. All you need to do is trust me and stay focused on the path I have set out for you. Notice that everything is falling into place, just how you need it to, if you trust in God's Word. Then hit that like button and spread the news. If you're a Jesus fan, then hit that subscribe button right now. In the spiritual realm, my kingdom's powers are bringing about divine alignment, which is beneficial for you. Do not let fear control you, as fear has a tendency of distracting you from the impending danger. Instead, hold on to the faith I've bestowed in you, and let it shield you from harm at these crucial junctures when your enemy may deceive you into believing lies, that nothing will change or that today is just another day. But you must reject these lies because, my dear, triumph is certain. Doors that no one else can open, doors that have been closed for a long time, pathways that lead to the fulfillment of your purpose. You've waited for this moment, and now it's here. Keep going. Go forth with assurance, knowing that I'm watching over you. There will be signs that you must not ignore. These signs are evidence that I'm at work in. In your life, they may be nuanced, but they will be obvious. Listen carefully as I speak through them, and your heart will recognize them, and you will understand that You may not fully understand everything happening around you, but have faith that each step brings you closer to the promise. What you will see has several layers of. Everything turns out for the best, even if it doesn't seem that way at first. I have seen a whirlwind of activity under the placid surface, which I have orchestrated. Your devotion is evident, and I acknowledge the sincerity with which you have reached me. You have sought guidance and answers, and although some of them may come to fruition, others may take some time. Everything in life may change in an instant, and this is only one of many instances when things can become clearer than before. I'm the one who created everything, the author of time. Therefore, when those times come, there will be abrupt changes, and you won't have to fight or strive for them to occur. Who can foil my schemes for you? As I gaze up into the sky, I proclaim my splendor. The earth obeys my commands, and everyone, even nature, is eagerly awaiting what is to come. Understands that a monumental event is on the horizon. Maybe you've had an innate sense that something big is going to transpire. This feeling is real, and it's proof of my. Deep inside you, I am urging you to be prepared. This is not the moment to cower in dread or doubt, but to stand firm and certain that I am by your side. I have never abandoned you, and I will never abandon you either. I will guide you through this transformation, just as I have guided you through every other battle. Whatever my enemy meant to harm you, I will turn into a strategy to defeat you. And I will set your life's course, so you need not fear the future or the unknown. I am already there, and the light at the end of the tunnel will dispel the shadows that threaten to. When you step into the truth that I show you, any shadows of uncertainty will go away. So don't second-guess yourself. Stand firm in your faith, trusting that I am at work in the background, with unseen forces at work, but they are working for your good. The victory is mine, not yours, and I have won. You are triumphant because, thanks to your unwavering support, I have already achieved success, even if it may not be quite apparent just yet. Have faith in the process, the time, and myself. You have come this far to give up now. The path you're on has led you here, and I'll stick by your side to the very end. There's a greater plan at work, and although you may not understand it all at the moment, it will. As time goes on, you'll see that the things holding you back have been removed, and you'll be free to go on with a new sense of independence. Desired, but yet not fully understood. This liberation is yours for the taking when you commit to my truth and do what I say. In doing so, you will find a hidden strength inside you, one that has, hidden under a veil of uncertainty. This power will emerge. It is not something you own, but rather something that emanates from inside you. With this power, you are able to overcome apparently insurmountable obstacles. You will reflect on your previous doubts about this power and wonder why you dared to question it. However, with my leadership, you will be called to a greater level of. I have never before requested that you go alone, and I will not begin to micromanage your every step. Yet, there will come a day when you must go outside, regardless of how uncomfortable it may be. You may rely on me to lead the way, even when you can't see the road ahead. I am the one who will shine a light when darkness surrounds you. Even as you read this, I'm preparing other young people in your vicinity, people you have not yet met. I have handpicked people who have been patiently waiting for their moment to come into your life so they may aid you in the next stage. These individuals will possess the insight that you want, skills and abilities to help you realize the vision I've given you. Don't be afraid to lean on them. There's a reason I brought them into your life. What I do is also influencing the world around you, which is undergoing profound change and is brimming with new opportunities. Things that seemed unchangeable are starting to change right in front of your eyes. I'm making sure everything is in its rightful position and that nothing is left to chance, since my plans are deliberate and on purpose. You shouldn't be surprised if long-held beliefs and practices crumble. What formerly held you back will soon be able to be held back by you. I have kept my word, and am now providing you with the mental rejuvenation you requested. If you remain trusting me, I will also expand your outlook, sharpens what was before out of focus. There are defining moments that change our lives' trajectories irrevocably. The decisions and deeds you make now will determine the course of your future. Believing that I am always by your side, you may step forward confidently when you feel my spirit tugging at you. Your faith in action will open doors that have been waiting to be. Stay resolute, since there will be doubt and voices trying to derail you for much too long. However, these sounds do not originate from me. Rather, they are from the person trying to. I didn't bring you this far just to divert you away from your destiny. Oppose their voices and follow mine, because I speak the truth and my words are full of life and light. They will illuminate your route. Go from you, I have never left you, and I will be by your side as you welcome the new world. This is not the conclusion, but rather the beginning of a long-awaited chapter in your life. You knew it was coming. Here is the chapter about keeping promises and having enough. Don't be scared. The road ahead will be pleasant, despite the setbacks and the apparently overwhelming burden. The promise can only be fulfilled after a period of preparation, which you have already gone through. But now that time has passed, and you are. Are you prepared to accept all that I have to offer? The burden was not a rejection, but a shaping that made you stronger, more capable of handling the next burden you would face. You'll quickly come to understand the rationale behind certain doors being closed, connections withering, and opportunities slipping away. This did not happen because you were useless, or because you missed out on a chance, but rather because I was. You are now prepared for something greater, something that required a degree of readiness you were unaware you had. Things that used to cause you sorrow, disappointment, and failure may now offer you joy. Your growth was not in vain. I saw and documented every tear you shed and every night you spent in misery. I used all of this to shape you into the person you are now, and that person is exactly you. Getting where I want to go will be very quick. Things that used to take a long time are suddenly falling into place at a dizzying rate, all because my plans are coming to fulfillment. We'll go from one stage to the next at a dizzying rate, as if propelled by a gust of wind. But take heart. I've trained you for this, so you'll be okay, regardless of how well you do. Trust me, there's a lot to do. And time is of the essence during this moment of immense change, so this acceleration serves a purpose. I have something planned for you that has to happen quickly. But you won't complete it, Al. I'll give you the strength, resources, connections, and supernatural favor you need to do what I've given you. So don't be surprised if other people begin to. Observe the magnificence of your inner world. It will shine brighter than before, attracting those who seek you out. You have been placed as a lighthouse in a world that is in desperate need of hope, and many will be drawn to thee. You are being called to be a voice of encouragement, a source of comfort, and a channel for my love for people who are lost and hurting. Do not disregard this call. It is part of your vocation. As the acceleration continues, you will feel like you're being pushed to your limitations. But keep in mind that my skills, not yours, are being trusted. I will be there to support, strengthen, and provide. May you be blessed with the wisdom to confidently carry the weight of the responsibility that has been placed upon you. Rest assured, I am here to help you as you assume this new role of influence and power. This responsibility is not a weight, but an honor. It is a symbol of my confidence in you, and I know that you will hold it with the utmost reverence. People in positions of power will notice the calling on your life and be drawn to the wisdom I've imparted to you. Doors will open that you couldn't have imagined before. There are no limits to what I can do through you. The only limits are the ones you place on yourself. I am dismantling the mental barriers that have been preventing you from reaching your full potential. Your ideas, beliefs, and behaviors will transform as you attain this new level of faith. If you follow my instructions, your possibilities will be endless, and you will be chosen for this particular mission in the world. You are immune to the chaos, uncertainty, and worry that surrounds you because you are entering a second, higher reality, the reality of the kingdom. You are no longer constrained by the limits that formerly encircled you. Calm reigns supreme, and fear has no place. This money is yours, and it is available to you right now. I release a new surge of understanding where there was before timidity, where there was previously uncertainty, there will now be clarity, and understanding of things that were before hidden. This realization will guide your steps, providing the bravery to go on, even when the road ahead seems unclear. This is a remarkable development. Your long-ago prayers, which you thought were unanswered, are now about to blossom. They've been growing under the surface, unseen by you, but now they're about to break through the soil. Now that the waiting time has ended and the harvest is near, you will need to connect with me more often as you start this new season on the earth and enter the world. Don't be surprised by their speedy entry. More than ever, the growth you're about to experience will bring new challenges. However, there's no need to be afraid. They are all necessary steps in the process. Just as a tree's roots grow deeper as it grows, so too must your relationship with. There may be people in your life who fail to understand this new path or who misunderstand the changes they see in you. But I promise you that as you rise, you will draw more and more from the wellspring of my soul. You should be patient with them, because they are the result of my work in your heart. But you shouldn't let their concerns distract you from the goals I have for you. As you continue to follow my guidance and progress, you will begin to see the fulfillment of the promises, even if some may go. Those who are destined to walk with you will become closer. These aren't new promises, but rather ones that have been patiently waiting for the right moment to be fulfilled. You saved them when it appeared like they would never be fulfilled, and now is that time for. I planted dreams in you, dreams that you could have forgotten or put away, but they did not materialize on their own. So, when the seemingly impossible becomes a reality, do not be surprised. Their dreams will no longer be dormant and will begin to appear in unexpected ways because I breathe new life into them. They are not random. They are part of the plan I have for your life. I'm the one who came up with these ambitions, and I can definitely make them come true. The road ahead won't be smooth sailing, but it will be worth it in the end. It's tempting to go back to the tried and true, but I urge you to go on since the status quo isn't working anymore, and you need to be open to trying something new. Letting go of the past is necessary for progressing into the future that I have prepared for you. Don't hold on to things that pass away. They've served their role, and now is the time to move on to the new job. You'll need to have unwavering trust in me, because what I have in store for you is worth more than anything you could ever imagine giving up, is more than you could have imagined. You were already prepared for this moment, even if you didn't realize it. Every difficulty you faced was a part of being ready. You have grown and changed as a result of all of this. You are more resilient than you know and ready to face whatever the future brings. The door to a new season is officially closed on. This is not about you. It's about me. I am the one who opens doors, and when I do, chances that were impossible before will suddenly become possible for you. No one can silence them, so face them head on, knowing that I have. The enormity of what I require of you may cause you to feel overwhelmed at times, but keep in mind that I have gone before you. Don't ever think you have to rely on your own abilities to get things done. I'll always make sure you have everything you need before giving you a task to complete. As you start to follow my will, you'll start to view things differently. Things that seemed significant will start to recede as your attention moves to what's really important. This is a portion of. Because of the change I am making in you, you are experiencing an internal renewal. Nevertheless, my work in your life isn't the only thing that matters. My work in the lives of others around you is as important. Loyalty is like planting seeds. It will not only benefit you, but also the people you come into contact with. The effects of your actions may not be immediately apparent, but you can be certain that they are there. I have greater faith in you now that I know you're going to use your newfound authority to bring about positive change, not dictatorship, but rather influence and accountability. Competent to manage it, you've been faithful with little, and now I'm bestowing more onto you. But be cautious, because I am not giving you this authority for your own gain, but rather to further my kingdom. Power. You'll realize that things that used to terrify you no longer do. Fear will release its hold, and you'll walk tall with the self-assurance that comes with understanding your worth. There will be times when I want you to speak and share what I have invested in you, but I want you to know that I have complete trust in you and that you are well equipped for the task. I gave you a voice for a reason, so don't use it for nothing. People need to hear what I'm saying through you, and your words will have value, not just because of you, but because of me in you. Feel free to express yourself with the assurance that I am guiding every word. You will face unexpected challenges in your roles, but they will also provide opportunities for growth. Will bring out your best qualities. you'll discover skills you never knew you had, and I'll make the most of them. Trust me, I've prepared you for whatever career path you choose. Miracles will undoubtedly increase in frequency as you listen more. This is not because you actively seek them out, but rather because they are a natural consequence of performing my will. Imagine being taken aback when the unexpected becomes the typical. That's the power of consensus. The breakthroughs you've been longing for are not far away. In fact, they're closer than you think. Trust in the process, and opportunities will present themselves in surprising ways. Some will be direct responses to your prayers, while others may come as a complete surprise. There is a great deal happening in the spiritual realm, and you are a part of it. Rest assured, I have not ignored your requests or forgotten about you, my constancy. You will now be able to walk with a deeper knowledge, seeing beyond appearances and into the core of things. This insight will reveal the enemy's goals, be a boon that will protect and guide you in the days to come as the spiritual atmosphere shifts and the physical world undergoes a metamorphosis. Things that seem disorganized will begin to fall into place. You will start to experience an overwhelming sense of calm as the chaos around you starts to fade away. This calmness is not conditional on your current situation. Throughout this new season, my presence inside you will provide a tighter bond with you, and distractions like Drew will no longer hold your interest. Instead, you will experience. In this place where my heart is, you will find rest, renewal, and refreshment. I invite you to a deeper connection, where my voice will be heard more clearly than ever before, and where you will also become more. When there is a moment of silence, you will sense my presence around you more keenly than before. It's not that we're physically closer. Rather, your whole being communicates with me on a deeper level. After finishing the period of preparation, your heart is now more open to the activities of my spirit. Do not ignore these gentle nudges. They are meant to guide you down the path I have laid out for you. Have planned for you? It is essential that you keep focused throughout this transition time. Distractions that were previously drawing your attention may try to reappear, but you must resist the urge to. Be alert. This is not the time for diversion, but for focus and purpose. Trust in me, and I will protect you from straying from the straight and narrow. I have made promises to you, and they are now starting to materialize. You may have endured what seems like an endless wait, but it will be worth it in the end. It wasn't in vain. Every setback and delay was strategically orchestrated to get us to this point. Now, at last, we can begin to deliver on these promises, and you will see the fruits of our labors. In the moment of revelation, your patience and trust will be rewarded with an inward surge of joy that is independent of external factors. However, my unfaltering joy, which comes from the knowledge that I am reliable and capable, will emanate from inside as a result of my confidence in my job. It is imperative that you behave aggressively in the next days if you are to fulfill my promises and reap the benefits of my efforts. My darling, your mother, who is now in paradise with me, has been trying to get in touch with you. Imagine her loving presence watching over you from above. She has a message she wants you to hear, and her heart is full of instruction and love. She sends signals from her heavenly home, and she understands everything you're going through, from the good times to the bad. With a loving heart, she comes to you, ready to offer her expertise and support. She's like a whisper in the wind, waiting for you too. This video is a vital letter from your guardian angels and your mother. The angels have been by your side throughout your journey and are now sending you this message because they know how much you need to hear your mother's voice. Make sure to subscribe to the channel to receive God's messages and to continue your journey of faith and refreshment through the Holy Spirit. If you want to live a happy life, then like this video. I pray that this heavenly connection will be granted to you so that you can receive comfort and reassurance that you are not alone. Even though your mother has passed away, her soul is still with you, caring for you with the same love she had while she was here. I know the burden you carry, and I pray that you are able to receive the important messages of love and advice from your mother through these individuals who have been with you throughout your life, quietly encouraging you. In the midst of challenging decisions and nights filled with uncertainty, there is a reassuring voice that reaches out to you from your mother. She wants you to know how proud she is of you, the person you have become, the battles you have bravely fought, and how you honor the love she left behind. Her message to you is one of self-confidence and determination. She recognizes the uncertainties that arise in your mind and heart, and she reassures you that you are loved. From her vantage point alongside the angels, she encourages you to believe in the divine plan unfolding in your life. She wants you to keep going and not give up. Believe in me and my plans for you. Her love reflects my love for you, and it goes beyond the physical barrier of death. Even when things get tough, she wants you to remember that she loves you and will always be there for you, even in the darkest times. Your messengers are here to empower and guide you through the decisions that lie ahead. They understand that the journey may not always be easy, but they believe in your ability to overcome any challenges. Just like your mother, they will never leave you. Your heavenly mother listens to everything you say and do. There is nothing you can't do or say to her, has interceded on your behalf, and her love is still the driving force behind your progress. She wants you to live a life of joy and contentment, and she wants you to know that you can trust me, just as she does, to help you overcome any fears or doubts you may have. This message from the angels and her love for you serves as confirmation of my unfaltering concern for your well-being, and it also serves as a reminder that you are loved deeply, and that nothing, not even death, can divide us. May the love and wisdom of your heavenly mother be a source of strength and comfort for you. Remember, my son or daughter, that my love for you knows no bounds, and that I will always be by your side, guiding you, protecting you, and bringing you peace. Your mother and I have so much love for you, and we want you to know that. So listen carefully to her words, for they contain wisdom and comfort that no one else can offer. Stay connected with your mother's message, which she wants you to hear urgently. She wants you to know that her love for you surpasses all obstacles, and that she is here to help you cope with the challenges you're facing. As you go about your day, pay attention to the little signs around you, like a light breeze, a song that starts playing, or a memory that pops into your mind. There are various ways she is attempting to communicate with you. She wants you to know that she is guiding you and that her urgent message is here to encourage and support you on your path. Your heavenly mother has been keeping a watchful eye on you from above, and her love for you is unconditional. From her heavenly vantage point, she considers every facet of your life, from the good times to the bad, and everything in between. The reason she watches over you from heaven is because she wants to make sure you're safe and happy. Just like she did when she was here on earth, she knows the struggles you're going through and wants to help you through them by offering her wisdom and support. Her protective instincts are stronger than ever because of her eternal love for you. Even on the worst nights, when everything seems to be weighing you down, her spirit is there for you. She knows you're scared and doubtful, but she wants you to know that you can conquer anything. The love you share is stronger than any obstacle, and even though you're physically separated, you're forever connected by a love that transcends time and space. Also, when you feel lost or unsure, she's there, whispering encouraging words to help you find the right path. Life can be confusing and full of uncertainty, but love is a constant, like a lighthouse guiding you through storms. Trusting your heart is where she has left her best lessons and advice. Love is a compass that will lead you when you feel like you're just going with the flow. Your mother also wants you to know how important it is to take care of yourself. In the rush of everyday life, it's easy to forget about your own needs and priorities. She asks you to slow down, listen to your body, and recognize that self-care is essential to help you stay strong and focused on your journey, both when you're struggling and when you're succeeding. She sees your successes, big and small, and celebrates them all. She knows you've worked hard to build a life that reflects the values she taught you, so she wants you to celebrate your successes and recognize how far you've gone. The angels are also working hard to make sure you hear this message. You are not alone on this journey. Your angels, along with your mother, are part of the heavenly army that watches over you. They whisper words of encouragement, send signs of hope, and paves the way for you to walk with love and care. They see your determination to move forward, even in the face of adversity, a strength you often underestimate. Despite the difficulties you face, you have a powerful and dedicated support system. I am with you, the Lord, through thick and thin. I see your joys and your sorrows, your plans and your fears, and I want you to experience the breadth of my love, a love that surpasses all human understanding. Your support team is here to encourage you to trust in their guidance and to open your heart to the subtle messages from above. They are striving to help you reach your goals and attain the happiness and contentment that you truly deserve. My plans for you are good, not evil. I am preparing a path of peace and fulfillment for you, and the right people are coming your way at the right time. Have faith in me, because I am bringing opportunities that no one can close and closing doors that do not serve your divine purpose. As you walk with me, keep your faith and know that I am in control of everything. Nothing happens by chance, and every step you take is focused on a higher goal. My light shines upon you, illuminating every path you take. Trust in the journey I, your God, have planned for you. Just as your mother's love surrounds you, my love supports you. Keep walking confidently, knowing that everything you need is within your reach. I am the Lord, your guide, your protector, and your peacemaker, even in the moments when it seems like there's no way forward. This message is an open reminder of my everlasting love for you. I will never leave you alone. Your mother has made numerous attempts to reach you, Eternal Father. You may have picked up on hints and indications, but failed to fully grasp them. They may have been a sudden nudge in the right direction when you weren't sure, or they may have been more subtle. These are her ways of connecting the heavenly realm with your everyday life. She sends them in the hopes that you will sense her presence and comprehend her worries. Occasionally, these messages may take the form of dreams in which she appears to you, or an uncanny recollection that isn't a mere coincidence. Pay attention to these signs and signals, because they are her way of expressing her love and guidance. Your mother wants you to feel her protective embrace and know that she is always there for you, even though you live in different worlds. She has never stopped caring for you and wants you to feel her presence and know that you are never alone on your journey. It is important to recognize that there is a loving presence that keeps a watchful eye on you. Your guardian angels are more than just celestial bodies. They are your constant companions, never far away and ever vigilant. From your earliest steps to your greatest accomplishments, these angels have shared a profound bond with you and are tasked with supporting and guiding you, particularly during challenging times. Now, these angels play a pivotal role, coordinating their efforts with. A message from your heavenly mother is on its way to you, and the angels are doing their best to get it to you. They understand how important your mother's words are and how much you mean to her, so they're acting as messengers to bring you her love and wisdom. They're also the link between the heavenly kingdom and your earthly life, so they're making sure that our words of encouragement and guidance get to you correctly. Steadfast and committed to ensuring you receive the guidance and support you require. Your mother has something important to tell you, and she uses a variety of techniques to get your attention. Sometimes, when you least expect it, you may feel suddenly calm during a stressful time, or experience warmth and comfort. These subtle reminders are her way of making sure you know that you are not alone. Your mother and angels are always by your side, just like me. They know the struggles you face. You are not alone in the struggles you endure. In fact, they can feel overwhelming at times. However, know that the Lord is with you always, and that no matter how low you fall, you will always be able to get back up again. The words of your mother serve as a reminder that you have an everlasting, unfaltering support system behind you. The difficulties you encounter do not indicate a lack of strength, but rather a chance to develop it. I perceive the light at the end of the tunnel, and I pray that you will find the strength to overcome them. If you are reading this, it's because your mother wants you to know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and that light is the love she has for you, the love I feel for you, and the hope that better days are ahead. I know your deepest worries, the fears you keep hidden, and the uncertainty that you face, and I see the potential that I planted in your heart, even if you don't realize it. Haunts you at night, I know the challenges you encounter and the uncertainties you hold, which is why this message is crucial. It's proof of my unwavering love for you. I lead you even when you don't recognize it, and I'm here to support you when you feel like you're teetering on the brink of disaster. The presence of your mother is evidence of this love, a confirmation that you have never been and will never be abandoned. At times you may feel disconnected, like no one is listening, or that the help you need is far away, but I want you to know that your voice is always heard. Your mother is standing by your side, interceding for your protection and success. From her vantage point, she can perceive the bigger picture, the impact of your actions, and the value of who you are. Your mother wants you to know that you were loved by many, not just her. She sees the beauty in your story and wants you to know that you are valuable. All around you, there are supportive friends and family members who understand the impact you've had on people's lives and the hardships they've endured because of you. Your mother, who is far away, is a source of strength and guidance, and the love she has for you reflects the love I placed in everyone's heart when you encounter them. Love is the essence of life, the glue that holds everything together. When the burdens of this world become too much to bear, remember that you have me and your mother's memory to rely on. We will help you stand tall, fortify you, and see you through to the good times ahead. So, my darling, listen closely to the signs. Don't brush them off. Whether they are the gentle murmurs of the wind, melodies that speak to your spirit, or sudden moments of tranquility, they are messages from heaven and your mother, assuring you that you are loved, cared for, and protected. The signs show that love is eternal and a constant presence in your life. Have faith in me and your mother, and know that we are here for you no matter what. The angels see your struggles and want you to succeed. Follow your mother's advice, and you will gain the strength and clarity you need. Their job isn't just to give you messages, they also help you understand and act upon them. Your guardian angels are deeply concerned about your well-being. No matter what, you can always count on the angels to be by your side, offering wisdom and support when you need it. They are there to help you feel the love and guidance of your Heavenly Mother, so trust in their presence and allow them to help you receive and understand the important messages your mother is sending. Your guardian angels are there for you no matter what, every step you take and choice you make. They understand the heavy burdens you carry and how often you try to find a way to overcome them. Heavenly beings are here to support you and guide you so you don't have to face these challenges alone. Your mother's message is a call to action, not just words of comfort. She wants you to understand the importance of trusting the guidance you receive from her and your angels. They encourage you to be open to the subtle pushes and intuitions you often feel, and to pay attention to the small things. The occurrence of synchronicities and coincidences in your life is a sign from above that you are being led and protected. Your mother wants you to have faith in yourself and your capacity to overcome challenges, so she encourages you to keep going, even when the road ahead is unclear. Your guardian angels are also trying to tell you not to give in to fear. despair, but rather to keep going because your reward is on its way. The heavenly hosts want you to know that if you listen to your mother and follow their guidance, you will discover not just answers to your problems, but also a peace within yourself that is beyond compare. This peace does not originate from this world, but rather from the boundless love and care that the Lord has for you. The hosts encourage you to fully embrace this love and immerse yourself in it every day. This intimate connection will fortify your faith and grant you. Your mother and guardian angels want you to see every difficulty as a chance to draw nearer to me, to trust my provision more fully, and to acknowledge the power that is already within you. Every trial is a chance for you to mature and develop. Every obstacle is a stepping stone on your spiritual path that will lead you to the wonderful things I have planned for you. Your mother's message from heaven is filled with love, wisdom, and guidance. It is meant to help you cope with life's challenges, remind you that you are never alone, and provide the support you need to move forward. This message has been written with great care and reflects a deep understanding of what you are facing. She wants you to know how much she loves you and is proud of all that you have accomplished. When you are in control of the flow of blessings and opportunities, your life will change. Her message is a powerful reminder that love knows no bounds, reaching down from above. She is there for you through thick and thin, cheering you on in your triumphs and guiding you through your trials. Whether you're at a crossroads in your life, dealing with emotional turmoil, or just feeling lost, her message will offer you the strength to persevere. The content of her message can also relate to specific situations or problems you're currently facing. She wants to give you advice that will help you overcome obstacles and find peace and happiness. Her insights are based on the deep love and understanding that only a mother can offer. In her message, she may address specific challenges or decisions. I gave you a mother who, even from a distance, continues to be a source of strength and guidance when the weight of the world feels too much. Feeling overwhelmed? Just remember that you can always lean on me. In memory of your mother, we will lift you up, strengthen you, and guide you through the dark days ahead. So, my beloved, listen to the signs. Don't dismiss the whispers of the wind, the songs that touch your soul, or the moments of peace that come without warning. These are messages from heaven and your mother, telling you that you are loved, cared for, and protected. Love transforms into an eternal presence, and signs like these are proof that it never dies. You can put your trust in me, in your mother's guidance, and in the fact that we are always here for you, no matter what. The angels see the challenges you face and want to see you succeed. They also believe that following your mother's advice will give you the courage and clarity you need. Their job isn't simply to deliver messages. They also help you understand and act upon them. You are never alone. Your guardian angels are always there to offer wisdom and support when you need it. They are there to help you feel the love and guidance of your heavenly mother, and they want you to know that no matter what you do, they are there to guide you with insight and compassion. Your angels understand the heavy burdens you bear, and they want you to know that they care about your well-being. Heavenly beings are with you, ready to lend you a helping hand when you need it. Your mother's message isn't simply words of comfort, it's a call to action. Your mother wants you to know how important it is to trust the guidance you receive from her and your angels. They urge you to be open to the subtle promptings and intuitions you often feel, and to pay attention to the small synchronicities and coincidences that happen in your life, as these are manifestations of. The events that have transpired serve as a testament to the fact that you are being led and safeguarded by a higher power. Your mother desires for you to muster the strength to press on, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds, because she is well aware that life is full of ups and downs. Your guardian angels echo this sentiment, urging you not to succumb to despair but to keep going, because the reward you seek is already on its way. I want you to know that if you listen to your mother, and follow the way she says, you will find not only answers to your problems, but also a peace that goes beyond what we can understand. This peace does not come from this world, but from the immense love and care that I, the Lord, have for you. They encourage you to fully embrace this love and let it fill you up every day. This connection will strengthen your faith and give you the strength to keep going no matter how scary things get. This is a chance to seize the day, to embrace the love that I have for you, and to embrace the strength that comes from within. Your mother's message from heaven is filled with love, wisdom, and the desire for you to embrace every challenge as an opportunity to draw nearer to me, to trust in my provision more deeply, and to recognize the power within you. These steps are essential for your spiritual growth and development, and they will shape you for the great things I have planned for you. Your angels and mother also want you to know that when you are in control of the flow of blessings and opportunities, your life will change. Advice to help you deal with life's problems. Her words are meant to reassure you that you are never alone and give you the support you need to keep going. This message was written with great care and reflects a profound understanding of your struggles. She wants you to know how much she loves you and is proud of everything you've accomplished. Her message is a touching reminder that love knows no bounds. She watches your struggles and triumphs from above, and she wants you to feel. She is there for you every step of the way, offering wisdom and guidance to help you navigate life's challenges. Whether you're dealing with emotional turmoil, a tough decision, or just feeling lost, her message will provide clarity and direction. She knows you better than anyone, and knows just what you need to hear to find your way. The content of her message can also be tailored to address specific situations or problems you're currently facing. Her goal is to. In her message, she may address particular problems or decisions you're facing, reassuring you about a decision you're making or reminding you to take care of yourself during difficult times. Her words are intended to soothe your fears, and she wants you to know that she is always there to guide and protect you. Her insights are rooted in the profound love and understanding that only a mother can provide. She wants you to know that her love and wisdom are eternal, and that she wants you to feel her presence as you go through life. Remember that your mother's guidance is always with you, helping you navigate your path, and that love is a source of strength for you. Be kind to yourself and others, embrace kindness in your heart, and spread positivity wherever you go. You are being guided by a spiritual connection that knows no bounds. When you feel lost or alone, remember that she is just a thought away, and pay attention to any signs or signals she may send, whether it's a sudden warmth, a comforting memory, or a sense of direction. Her wisdom is meant to support you and help you overcome the difficulties you face. Trust in her love, and let her words inspire and strengthen you. She will guide you to clarity and peace, so you can move forward confidently. Your mother wants you to know that taking care of yourself, both physically and spiritually, is important. She understands that life can be demanding and that you often prioritize the needs of others, but she encourages you to find balance, to nourish your soul and recharge your energy. You cannot fully serve others if you are exhausted, so find moments of silence to connect with yourself. A prayer away, she is ready to offer the comfort and guidance you need for your well-being. Pay attention to the still, small voice within you that carries wisdom and love. Your mother wants you to find joy in the little things, in the simple moments that bring a smile to your face, and to let yourself be happy even when things get tough. Life is a precious gift, and you should live it to the fullest, embracing all that it has to offer with gratitude and enthusiasm. I know that the road ahead may be long and winding, but I also know that every difficulty presents an opportunity for growth and development. And that joy is the best way to celebrate life and the angels watching over you. Your guardian angels have witnessed your strength, perseverance, and kindness, and they are truly invested in your success and happiness. Through these stages, you will grow closer to me and gain knowledge. Keep in mind that life is a mystery, full of ups and downs, and that everything happens for a reason. Trusting me and accepting things as they are, even when they don't make sense, are important parts of your spiritual development. Faith is the thread that connects all parts of your life, weaving a beautiful tapestry of purpose and meaning, no matter how confusing they may be. Even if you can't see the whole pattern, know that the design I'm creating is perfect and beautiful. Let yourself feel the peace that comes from trusting in my sovereignty. When you bring me your problems, I will alleviate them. I can turn your problems into benefits. When you release the things that burden you, I may fill your heart with an unfathomable serenity. In this realm, you will have clarity to see the path I've laid out for you, which leads to self-realization. With joy and sincere intent, your mother and guardian angels want you to know that great changes are on the horizon and that you should be ready by strengthening your faith and aligning your aspirations with my plan. Trust that I have a purpose for your life, and that even when things don't work out the way I've planned, you should remain steadfast in your belief that my way is best, even if you don't fully comprehend it. Remember that no decision is ever wasted, and that each step you take toward your goals matters. You are being guided toward a greater objective in this holy adventure of your life, and I am with you every step of the way. As you look forward, be hopeful and confident, knowing that your efforts and prayers are making a difference. As you look back, express gratitude for the lessons you've learned and the gifts you've received. My wish for you is to live a life full of love, pleasure, and fulfillment. I encourage you to face life fearlessly and believe in the love that surrounds you. Trust in the angels that are watching over you and in your mother, who is leading the way from heaven. We will lead you into a realm of love and a deep connection to the divine. May these words be a constant reminder of my love for you and an encouragement as you journey through life. My love for you is eternal and unchanging. So trust me and let my serenity soothe your heart. I am with you, and your mother is too. Together we will overcome any challenge that comes our way. Faith, joy, and fulfillment are within your reach. All you have to do is open your heart and let me, your Lord and God, guide you. Amen. Dear brothers and sisters, we come to you today with humility and gratitude. Our channel is more than just words and videos. It's a place where the divine message can reach those who long for hope and faith. Every piece of content we share is meant to renew faith and illuminate pathways. Now, we ask you to join us in this mission. Any amount helps, and we can't thank you enough. Your support allows us to keep making videos that people are looking for, so we can reach more people and provide a spiritual gathering place for those who want to hear God's Word. If you can't afford to donate, but still want to help, please share this video with people who could use some encouragement. Helpful item at the moment. I'm very grateful that you've made it this far, and I pray that God blesses you all. The universe, heaven, and the Lord have all conspired to bring you here to hear my message. It is a turning point that might change your life. But before you go any farther, I beg you to do a little act of believer. Every time you read or hear the words, I accept, recite them or write them down. By doing so, you declare your intention to let blessings into your life. These words have been given to you by the Lord's angel, who brings light and release. Do not ignore this message because it has the power to break every bond that has been holding you back for a long time. It's not a metaphor or a coincidence. It's the reality of the spiritual realm. A hidden menace has been working against you, reducing your power, distorting the truth, and taking away your blessings. Today, I will reveal this menace, which may or may not have been apparent to you before, but which has been preventing you from moving forward, causing you suffering, and creating turmoil in your life. The snake represents a turning point when you will understand the truth, which will set you free. It might also represent jealousy, slander, betrayal, or even people you thought were friends talking trash about you behind your back. But here's the thing. No darkness can survive light, and no weapon made against you will prosper if you stand up. God is watching over you, but have you ever felt confined, no matter how much you tried to escape? Has someone you know been acting strangely, withdrawing from you, or meddling too much in your affairs? This is no accident. The serpent hides in the shadows and strikes when you least expect it. The time has come to face the truth and discover the honest people who should be a part of your life. This snake's strength lies not in its poison, but in its cunning and deceit. However, now that the sun is shining on all hidden schemes, those who tried to deceive you, take advantage of your kindness, or block your advancement will be shown for what they really are. You will be able to tell true stories from fake ones. Say, I accept and trust the process. When you open your heart and let the light of truth shine through every part of your life, you will be amazed by the profound changes that occur. The Lord is already working in your life to remove these concealed dangers. Perhaps you have noticed people suddenly departing or situations ending abruptly. These are not coincidences. Stay strong and remember that you are a child of God with a plan for your life that no one can derail unless you allow these lies to take root in your mind. The serpent may try to eat away at your self-esteem by feeding on your fears, doubts, concerns, and insecurities, but in reality, you are more capable than that. Instead of giving in to fear, declare, I embrace the truth and let it set you free. The serpent and its poison have already been defeated. The Lord is your refuge and protection. All accusations against you have been proven false. All plans to harm you have been thwarted. Trust this completely and go forward confidently, knowing that nothing can. Stop God's work in your life and look around you. Is there someone whose actions make you wonder? Someone who says one thing but does another? Pray for the Lord's wisdom to reveal their true motivations. Don't judge them, but be prepared to let go of those who aren't your friends. Some may be wolves disguised as sheep. It's a difficult realization, but it's a necessary step toward your freedom. Feelings of disappointment, rage, or despair are normal, but remember that no matter how bad things get, they will eventually get better. Embrace the truth, for it is on your side, not against you. The serpent that tormented you for so long is no longer able to affect you. You are now in the light. Now begins chapter Z, where you can confidently walk, knowing that the Lord watches over you and guides you. When you hear or read the words, I accept, repeat them. This strengthens your spirit and opens doors that were previously closed. People who missed your value will now see it. Whatever was taken from you will be paid back in full. Keep your heart open to the truth and continue moving forward without looking back. Let the past fade away. Here comes a new day, a new moment, and a clean slate for you. Do you grasp the significance of this message? It's more than just a watershed moment in your life. You've probably noticed some strange behavior in the people around you. Some of them may smile at you, but their emotions aren't genuine. Their words may sound encouraging, but their actions reveal hidden agendas. This is a message from an angel sent to open your eyes and warn you about what's been going on behind your back. You have been the target of those who have spread falsehoods about you, trying to erode your trust in yourself or turn others against you. It's like they're skilled predators who approached you with the intention of causing harm, but God will not allow them to succeed. Their hidden agendas will be exposed by the light of God's presence, which will empower you. But enough about them. Now let's focus on you. The serpent picked you as its target because it senses your power, which you may not fully comprehend. Maybe you think of yourself as just another average person, wondering what makes you special. But God sees beyond that. He sees you as a leader, a guiding light. This isn't just a hopeful statement. It's true that everything that once hindered you is now falling away, and the light of God will forever shine on you. You have the power to change the lives of others around you because of your faith, generosity, and ambitions. The serpent tried to stifle you by planting seeds of doubt, uncertainty, and devaluation in your mind. But that was a mistake. The truth is liberating. God would never allow anyone to harm your destiny. He brings people into your life not to hurt you, but to teach you to discern. So even when you feel weak, you should persevere because heaven is always with you. Angels are fighting for you, and God is holding your hand. It may be distressing to discover that people you liked or trusted become the tools of the devil, but you should also remember that God is holding your hand. Believing that God can turn even the most painful trials into blessings, you can tell yourself, I accept this and allow God to work in my life. Picture yourself in a vast clearing surrounded by trees. This clearing represents your life, and know that every betrayal and grief is not the end, but the beginning of something new. Life and destiny. The snake represents those who have sought to harm you from behind the shadows, but now that the sun has come up, illuminating everything, you can see the dangers and have the wisdom to overcome them. This light is God's truth, which both exposes the darkness and empowers you. Snakes, on the other hand, can't survive in the light since it shows them how weak they are. However, when you embrace the truth and declare, I welcome the light, the snake loses its hold on you. In the end, all of the lies and manipulations will be exposed, and you will emerge from the experience stronger, wiser, and more resilient. God assures that He will restore everything that you have lost, including joy, serenity, relationships, and opportunities, but you must have faith and keep moving forward. These things are like serpentine tools. You must walk fearlessly through the light, where fear has no place. Ask God for the wisdom to let go of things in your life that are causing you pain or uncertainty. It won't be easy, but it's essential. Every step you take towards the light brings you closer to freedom, pleasure, and blessings. Remember that you were never alone, even when you felt abandoned or misunderstood. God was always there, listening to your prayers and providing solutions. You are stronger than you think, more protected. This proclamation invokes God's power in your life. Consider moments when you felt strangely blocked, as if something unseen was holding you back, or moments when excitement was overwhelming. The serpent's power against you has now been shattered. You are free, triumphant, and entering a new season of light, truth, and blessings. If you agree, say, I accept this. From hope to disappointment, these events were no mere coincidences. Rather, they were the actions of sinister forces working in the shadows. However, today, all that has been hidden will be revealed, and you will not be held responsible for what has happened. Those with evil intentions often perceive the light within you, regardless of your actual power or lack thereof. The grace of God and your spiritual potential cause them to become envious and hateful, but they fail to remember that truth ultimately triumphs over evil. It's important to be honest when you're around negative people, because it can lead to self-doubt and the acceptance of falsehoods about ourselves. However, I want to reassure you that you are unique, and that God created you with love and a purpose, so you don't have to worry about their control over you anymore. Your existence is not accidental. Rather, it is a component of a greater plan. Those closest to us can masquerade as friends, co-workers, or even family members. They may pretend to care about you, but in reality, they secretly celebrate your failures and seek out ways to take advantage of your weaknesses. You may have sensed their presence, but been unable to identify their identity. Nonetheless, God peruses all aspects of your life and refuses to allow these types of people to remain a part of it. You might be asking why you're being singled out, and the answer is simple. People are drawn to those who are successful and generous. However, there are some who would rather let jealousy consume them than be inspired by your achievements. God is already at work, purifying your environment. You may have noticed that some people have removed themselves from you for no apparent reason. This is not a coincidence. It is God's doing, He removes those who are unworthy of being by your side. And while this process may be unpleasant, it is vital that you not let envy from others hinder His plan for your life. No one can stand in your way of reaching the heights God has planned for you, so release your grip on the people He is removing from your life. This is a crucial step on your journey to liberation. Now think about the things that have held you back, the chains of doubt, fear, and pain caused by betrayal. See how they are breaking apart. At this very moment, God is releasing power into your life. Every time you say, "I accept," the shackles weaken even more. Each word of faith brings you closer to total release. Remember that every adversity you've faced has made you stronger. God has converted every whisper behind your back and falsehood said about you into stepping stones for your rise. Everything your opponent used against you is now a tool for your success. Nobody can stop the one whom God has blessed with scars, no matter how many times they've appeared. From this point on, things will start to change. People who don't add value to your life will leave, and doors will open, and possibilities that seemed impossible before will become possible. Your scars should be a symbol of your perseverance, not your agony. God used your wounds to show His glory in your life. You are now free from the enemy's control and walking in the light of truth. But remember that emancipation is just the beginning of your journey, not the end. Be careful who you let into your life, and pray for the wisdom to discern who is trustworthy. Have you ever noticed that the hardest times usually come before the best ones? That's because the enemy is waiting for you to triumph, but you must persevere through these trials. Every word spoken against you now has no power. Every effort by your enemy to hinder you has been eradicated. You are free, fortunate, and ready for a glorious future. God has already promised your victory. All you have to do is press on. Angels protect you, and heaven looks after you lovingly. God's timing is perfect, and today is remembered in heaven as the day of your liberation, the day when the enemy's schemes are entirely undone, and you soar to a higher level of purpose. As this reality sinks into your heart, it's time to think thoroughly. Perhaps you're wondering why these words are arriving to you now, and why is clarity emerging? The solution is simple. It's no accident that opportunities that seemed like gifts turned out to be obstacles. Rather, they were the product of the enemy's covert operations. Fortunately, the shadows are fading, and the light of God's presence is shining in your life. You may have felt like something was blocking your progress for quite some time. Picture yourself at a crossroads. One path shows you a history marred by deceit, while the other path leads you to the truth, protection, and blessings that God has in store for you. Choose the light path, and don't look back. There's no use in going back to a place where your enemies tried to ruin your future. Instead, embrace the lightness you feel as negativity fades away. This is a sign that God is already at work in your life, even though you can't perceive it. Change is happening right now. Opening your heart and saying, "I accept," is an act of faith that shows complete confidence in God's work in your life. Then step forward bravely, knowing that you are free, blessed, and destined for a new life, full of light, truth, and divine favor. It can be difficult to discover that someone you thought was on your side is actually trying to hurt you. Distressing. But remember that God never reveals secrets for your harm. Rather, He reveals them to set you free. Knowledge of the truth is better than living a lie, so don't be afraid to accept the truth as it is. Doing so is a step toward complete liberation. When the serpent of deceit, whose power grew in secrecy, is exposed, its grip on you is broken. Exposed to the light of God, it becomes completely defenseless. All schemes, traps, and deceit crumble under its own weight. If you're asking what comes next, it's the beginning of a new chapter in your life, one in which you'll be in the company of people who genuinely value you. Doors that seemed closed before will start to open, and you'll feel strong, secure, and capable. Liberation is more than just a promise. It's a reality that's about to unfold before your eyes. But be prepared for change. The journey may be difficult, and you may feel as though you're losing something precious, something you once held dear. But remember that nothing that leaves your life was meant to benefit you if it caused you pain or obstructed your destiny. God never takes anything away without a purpose. God brings you closer to perfection by removing things or people that do not fit into His plan. In this process, you may feel like a brilliant sculptor working on a block of marble. Each chisel stroke may be harsh, but in the end, you have a masterpiece. Gratitude, even in the face of these challenges, is the key. Everything that has happened to you has a purpose. God uses every detail to make your life better, stronger, and fuller. Now that you are on the cusp of a new season, all that you have lost will be restored, and all that you have gained will be doubled. Your trials have prepared you to accept the truth, and your betrayals have taught you to discern true honesty. It's a comforting idea that God promises His faithful people that He will be there for them no matter what. If you identify with this, make this statement your mantra. I accept the light. I accept the truth. I accept the blessings. Say it whenever you feel anxious or doubtful, and it will protect you by reminding you of who you are and that God is with you no matter what. Now that you have been restored and are no longer a victim, you can move forward with confidence, knowing that nothing can stop you. You are traveling in a new light, protected by heaven and guided by God's will. Your opponent's attempts to steal from you were only delays, not rejections. Reading this message is more like receiving spiritual instruction than simply passing on information. It's the first step in a long process of profound personal growth that you're about to experience. As you hear the words, I accept, repeat them, and they will unveil the advantages that are already waiting for you. You'll feel a change within yourself as the truth dispels uncertainties, fears, and darkness, like a fresh breeze clearing the air of the past and bringing clarity and tranquility. The power of darkness is coming to an end, and the power of God's light is beginning. People may have lied to you or pretended to be your friend while actually acting against you. Maybe you felt something was wrong, but couldn't put your finger on it. Whatever it was God preparing you for the truth. Now is the time to think about every slanderous thing said about you behind your back, every attempt to tarnish your reputation. Discovered. You might wonder why anyone would dare to harm you, but their actions stem from a lack of confidence in your strength. Your enthusiasm, generosity, and accomplishments shine a light on what others lack, so you don't have to worry about their choices. The battle is not yours. The Lord has already fought for you. What's even more incredible is that God turned the enemy's attempts against you. Every obstacle you've faced, every criticism you've heard, and every test you've passed have all been tools for growth. What started out as negativity has now become positivity, and the truth is finally shining through. You're about to embark on a journey of immense power and freedom, and you can see how every setback has prepared you for what's to come. The words, I accept you, open doors to new opportunities because they affirm your trust in God and His plan for your life, and you no longer have to worry about how other people will perceive you or their opinions affecting you. All you have to do is keep moving forward, not stop, not look back, and stay focused on what God has in store for you. Proclaim the advantages that are already en route to you, even if you aren't aware of them just yet. Obstacles and betrayals that attempted to impede your progress will be removed. Your dreams, goals, and endeavors will be realized because nothing can stop them. However, I must warn you that liberty does not ensure that darkness will never try to reapproach you. Your enemy may employ new strategies to penetrate your life, but you now have the power to defeat them. Recognize the truth, know how to distinguish between truth and lies, remain steadfast in your belief in God, who will not allow any plot against you to succeed. You may feel weak on the inside, but your strength comes from God. who bestows his power upon you. God has already invested in your capacity to triumph over any obstacle, and you are not walking this journey alone. Just keep believing and keep moving forward. Take a moment to close your eyes and picture the light of heaven enveloping you, permeating your entire being, and banishing any darkness of fear. Experience the comfort, pleasure, and confidence that this light brings. Know that this is not a dream, but a spiritual reality. God is actively involved in your life, and He will never leave you. No one has the right to take away the best that life has to offer unless you give them permission. Say, "I accept," with confidence, because these words contain the key to unlocking benefits. Faith always wins, and you'll witness how opponents change or close doors that God has already opened. As you let go of the past and embrace the future, you may find that your life becomes divided into two halves, the before and the after. Looking back, you realize that what seemed permanent and significant was actually just temporary. Today, you are starting a new chapter in your story, one that is unlike any other because you now know the truth. You know who is spreading lies and whispering, and everything is falling into place. The serpent that worked behind your back was more than just a metaphor. It was a real spiritual menace trying to take what is rightfully yours. Thankfully, you now know that God is on your side, giving you the strength to continue ahead. Sometimes problems appear to be coincidences or bad luck, but they are usually the result of intentional actions motivated by jealousy, fear, or wrath. This is important. No one can harm you until you give them permission. Thank goodness God is with you, safeguarding you as He exposes every lie, deceit, and hidden goal. The reason I was singled out is because, according to my destiny, people who are always finding fault with or envious of you usually have a hidden talent or potential that you haven't even realized you have. Their desire to control you and belittle you are actually signs that you have more to offer than they do. Hopefully, this serves as a reminder that you are capable of much more than they can handle. As proof that you are making progress, I'm here today to tell you that you are no longer bound by fear. You can no longer allow the words or actions of others to affect your heart. Everything that has ever been said or done against you is now useless and destroyed. You are free to proclaim your victory with these words. These remarks affirm your strength. They break the bonds that have held you back. And whatever you have gone through, consider this. Everything that you've been through, whether it's loss or betrayal, has only served to fortify you. Even if you didn't realize it at the time, the fact that you managed to survive shows that you possess an indomitable spirit and an unbreakable faith. Now that God has witnessed your strength and faith, He is preparing something new for you. It's possible that you've noticed certain people fading away from your life, but that's not a coincidence. As a part of God's plan, He is removing individuals from your life who do not contribute to your growth or who bring negativity through their actions or words. Although this may be hard, keep in mind that the things that are leaving your life were never meant for your future. Have faith that God will always provide something good in return. Moving forward, you may notice some changes, even if they are small. You may also notice that your emotions are shifting. Now that falsehoods have been exposed, you have a clearer intuition, a sharper capacity to detect real connections, and the ability to tell the difference between people who genuinely care about you and those who are just pretending. With this newfound insight comes the gift of being able to see life from a different perspective. If these words resonate with you, then speak it now. I accept that these words hold the key to your. Every time you say them, Liberty, you send a message to yourself and to heaven that you are prepared to embrace the changes that God has in store for you. Consider what is holding you back: fears, doubts, and resentments. These aren't friends, but rather burdens that you can release and let God carry. Saying, "I am free," will help you feel the weight of the world lifted off your shoulders, and the weight of your heart lifted off your shoulders. Put your mind at ease as you start to see things as they really are. You can discover that someone you thought was close to you has really betrayed you. It hurts, but keep in mind that the reality eventually sinks in. Knowing the truth and being free is preferable than living in deceit and being shackled, so go ahead and break free. Identify your true friends and those that are trying to take advantage of you using this. Every day, you may build your life on a firm foundation of truth, thanks to clarity. The past is a part of your history. Moving forward, you are more than the sum of your experiences. Whatever others say behind your back won't affect you since God has already. There's a brand new chapter beginning in your life right now, and it's jam-packed with. Each time you say, "I accept," may blessings, pleasure, and tranquility envelop you. You break free from your shackles and unlock the door to a better tomorrow. Step out of the shadows and into the light. Believe it and live it from the start. See how your life begins to change.